kasemu ye kase a lawyer for entimi nuanom mum yemfa immigration ensem nyina enko dan womo wise smart solicitors emrani mu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyom kokokra eba ne nipa sitena mu ani adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mre di mani pa bia wise smart solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wise smart solicitors also dealt with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wise smart solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384, mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E83DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wise Smart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchiniye ebidi de biye.
Atrema kasa dodo emfa hwema erade kaso na manwa imase
Ghana for wa broche ha ya ti dene yenya emranimfo a won akwadare wo emranimu a poto kasa mu ye kasa a lawyer for entimi nuanom mum yemfa immigration ensem nyina enko dan womo wise smart solicitors emranimu akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyom kokokra eba ne nipa sitena mu ani adwuma mu nsem bia omudi mu akotene pa omo wo mre di mani pa bia wise smart solicitors
always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad.
Wise Smart Solicitors also dealt with
immigration law, family law, employment law, civil litigation, Ghanaian customary law, commissioner of oath,
long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Wise Smart Solicitors. For enquiries, call 02080 165 384, mobile 07946 772 439. Call our 24/7 line on 07931 411 042. Address 8 to 9 Print House, 18 to 22 Ashwin Street, Dalston, E83DL. Overground stations are Dalston Junction or Dalston Kingsland. For buses, 67, 76, 149, 242 and 243. Wise Smart Solicitors. For how be dying. Now be unse. Ahinifuchiniye ebidi de biye.
Mamuna ha we Hodita online UK and I would say we memamo ha yetie and sema ekoso e my Ghana yetie bia na wise man solicitor mrenedu nti wi a be sign e da to na motie de ekoso my Ghana especially say abato no ekoso na ntawantawan kitinkiti bi na epipi wo emiamia ni bi nti eno so ho ensem no enche mema lawyer na namu akwaba. The community law ebro from Wiseman Solicitors. So me a lawyer for ɛba no sɛ yɛasetena mu bambɔ ɛwɔ kurom ha no we have to consult our physicians and I just say ɔmo ɛna yɛyɛ yɛ doctor for yɛ biribiara ɛba no nsɛm a bia na wonnim sɛ ade bi ɛkɔtia sɛ consult a lawyer wan ne a lawyer for a yɛ ɔmo di akotene ɛndɛ ɛyɛ Wiseman Solicitors ɔmo wɔ the Print House 18 to 22 Ashwin Street Dawson London EA 3DL and ɔmo from where ɛba no immigration ho nsɛnsɛm employment law family law bibia customary law ni na no omo edi ho akotene papa and the lawyer nana mo a ewa ha mene no bedi nkomo ewie na mama na kwaba na ebisa no kwanso ejojo nana na ho te say
yes ado
na kwanso te say
nyame adom bibia all right adom bibia
okay na adwuma mu
oh nyame adom staff ni na obia ho ye
okay
obia ho ye papa nyame nso to bosunsu egu eduma a yere ye no so eduma na ye no ye nyame fimu a ye nyame adom
okay
etemri bia no whatever decision aba bia se na Paul kan no se you say then you fast that nyame
no correct
and the bia bia no nyame na de ema se nyame ene ye di ni ye se afinfi asia purpose amre staff no everybody is delegated and very active working toward
bia ye juma
and ye juma say omo ye keke but some kind of passion some kind of kepi and bia wo ye because they are so proud to serve the community.
That's right.
What you say?
Right. The community is very important.
Very important.
That is why you are there.
That's why we are there to help the community.
Okay.
Na yamboa enti fast akwan so etia wo nyina so lawyer wisdom our principal. Enti oni ebusuan nyina bibi wo bia no yesre nyame nsemuhira se enkoso ma ontoa so ma wo na want me nyinko adum ifi adum yeah we dey say won so
bia ho ye pa na mo ana ete ne kai na otwe bibi baya e bia ya ntia wotumi dia man na ya to ayi dwumedie no so ewie
yo ansa na no mesa efas hakwan so eda adofo a ene tiefo amprepre wo retie ye first, I want to say, Ghana air to Abba.
What to Abba, yeah.
May know, dear, maybe I would be
young to be.
Nemo no, dear, which me I can say. Yes, I won't. Your bomb pie say, or mine no canny, or money can.
The interest of the nation.
Now, I should be Embra, Sena UK etoya, as you by Sena US etoya, as you by sounds SS or my Ghana, as you say in the politics here, their baby, and you ubia koto kochera wadwen at the end of it Ghana first the
interest of the nation
and yes my the mouse so we be about bia no don't say me the mentor that's the privilege you may not have that privilege again
unless 4 years
4 years but who knows
4 years so you are not
maybe you will be at large until if the privilege comes clarity when I catch your vote can make influence and make some a big change. And you chairman na your bomb pie say, Obako to was in Boko, Namasaba.
Okay. Lawyer Namwa and I think and there's anything kind of battle no cost. You are the best link up na Peace FM for the report name other development cost for the various electoral centers in Nambiaba. And I have shared the issue on
yes, so be some question. Yes, so two changes be updated be okay. Last 3 I think it's the last 3 weeks or so. Yes, other 3 weeks or a month now. Some charity be organization be at the publication about relating to health and care. You from work rights center. Work rights center, yes. Almost share exploitation. How I almost exploit your friend health and care for what you see in your mind. They make a lot of publication. I won't advise buying say home office into an amount the rate at which near my airport and health and care for no holders no bebree has become a victim.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, na sakra kakra aba efa ho. So government announces new measures to tackle visa abuse and migrant work exploitation.
Okay.
Based on this, and me say abanyate. Into or the nyama kakra egugu kwan mo. Into say me kan also over the last 2 years, there has been a growing number of allegations about sponsors seeking to charge workers for sponsoring them.
Okay.
Particularly in the care sector. Where these charges are inappropriate. Individuals can fall into work-related debt and experience significant amount of harm. So, they've acknowledged that things are not going well.
There's an extortion
in terms of health and care,
which is not allowed,
which is inappropriate.
Okay.
And also over the 2 years, you know, they use the word very carefully, almost allegation.
That's having substantiated.
Yes, but if allegation, they have almost the measures.
There's an iota of truth.
That's it.
What is happening?
Into almost the measures, measures, and so we continue to say to combat this. We are now taking action to ensure that if a business wishes to recruit internationally, they will be required to pay for certificates of sponsorship. Sponsor license, and the associate administration costs themselves.
Wow.
And to share what the good one say, Obi bia adwumaye ni bia employer bia opese o recruit amanone no ade won ba o mehye won say certificate of sponsorship one betua ena sponsors license so one betua ena any cost associated to this they will pay by themselves. He go on to say this will end the intolerable practice of recovering this cost from the workers.
Wow.
From the worker, which has led to exploitation and unfair treatment of staff, particularly care workers who have been left in debt to their employers.
Okay.
And you know, almost the Ishene Egukwemu said, employer, opese, and as a company, opese offer health and care for everybody who recruit a man now. Sponsorship with fees, no certificate of sponsorship, while we sponsorship license, who employer with your idea.
Okay.
Sponsor license and who employer with you. And I kept here to a war of money in us, Ubetuya. Almost a way, a bit ma cost now more pass on to the health and care for to be tracked because almost numbers are also the export. That's it. Because a person complaints about they have another way so. Associate cost, administrative cost na wotu ya na nye we no word. So pam no try no abwa no ya che no. Enti e ho ka bia sponsor we FM bia wotu enti na just wo kutu a the employee doesn't need to pay anything.
Okay.
Enti na me say review
also employer no will do it on behalf of the employee.
Still also to combat this. That is the way now more here to combat this. We are now taking action. To ensure that if a business wishes to recruit internationally, they will be required to pay for certificates of sponsorship, sponsor license, and associated administration costs themselves. This will end the intolerable practice of recovering these costs from workers.
Okay.
Which has led to exploitation and unfair treatment of staff, particularly care workers who has been left in debt to their employers.
Okay.
Then, or continue also, this rule will apply to skilled workers route. This rule will apply to skilled workers route first, and it will be forced by the end of this year.
So the end of this year,
end of this year,
yes, the introduction will take effect.
It will take effect.
Oh, okay.
It will take effect. And the other part also employers who commit serious breaches of employment law or who repeatedly violate visa rules will be banned from hiring overseas workers for at least 2 years.
So your license could be revoked.
That's it. You will be banned.
They will ban you.
Yes. They will ban you for 2 years.
For 2 years.
If you breach this employment law and violate the visa rules now, you'll be banned from hiring abroad.
This is a draconian.
It is a great measure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a positive move, and it safeguard the welfare of the health and care holders. The last point also, this will ensure those who come to work in the UK will have strong protections. So when now you the bomb one there, one buy. Me say was a bit take effect from the end of this year.
This year.
Yes.
By 31st, you know.
By the 31st, you know, what they are saying is any business entity who wishes to recruit international will be required to pay for certificate of sponsorship, sponsor license, and the associated administration call themselves.
Okay.
Pam no try no. Mama to me be a.
Moment to be a.
Which we are. In your friend, I will be money say. Health and care no which you amount in your money. Okay. And we a comma health and care.
It is an abuse of that opportunity. Employers in Yaya or more abuse and then it has turned against them. They are going to pay on behalf of the employees.
There has been a lot of non-compliance.
Non-compliance, but meted out by the employers. Until
maybe your reference point is Works Rights Center last month was they brought a lot of investigations findings in and they make a lot of recommendations, and these are some of the recommendations they highlighted in the government and the
true investigation.
Yes, who say over the last 2 years there has been a growing number of allegations about sponsors seeking to charge workers for sponsoring them, particularly health and care sector.
Okay, so Nana, those employers, how do they obtain their license to guarantee bringing people from overseas?
So any employer who wishes to recruit internationally by immigration law, you have to apply for a license to be granted a license.
Oh, okay.
So there are a lot of procedures, and again, so we have to find demonstrate here. We have genuine vacancy, genuine vacancy. Vacancy and
okay.
You have to show a lot of things, payment, which you how first for the first 6 months and as you have to put the compliance system in place. So you comply with the immigration and the licensing rules. There are a lot of processes that you pass through. So after submitting this license application, now they come and do investigation. Sometimes they'll come to your site and look at baby our person or farm of no say indeed there's a genuine vacancy number of forces are here you have genuine vacancy and you can meet the requisite requirement so far as the licensing compliance is concerned. Then they issue you a license.
Okay.
And you issue license when how much you pay the employee what indicates actually home office. Number of hours in now they are come out.
Okay.
It is more or less the contract in which you enter into with the employees. Copy of that contract. It's before the home office.
Okay.
Into woman near or bad or bad. So Nintina, I'm a bad Nasa.
Because you should
into your mouse are winning in area. Now you said to me no welfare issue. Don't forget the sponsorship license. No more issue now. Number of people are open. Near mouse say, wait me up for 10, wait me up for 4, into half an hour did not either apply. 1 man is our license, sponsorship license. That employee so so no that an application no waba and I was the first month not there and I'm so fear man on never e bi na oni baby obeda enti the hono no there kita because I'm running just say onya 1270 e won account ma oba obedi yes and the baby obeda ni manuma enti most at times no wo hwe
28 days no
28 days
okay all right
enti wo hwe sponsorship lances indicate there say maintenance we need na employer na afa
okay
and they need dependent so there are a lot of stages and the processes you go through before you be granted that license to recruit internationally but unfortunately you know it's like said
that's what they
me say as what they are now say
but
I say
the breach of just I said they are undermining the authority by doing their own thing, breaching the rules of the game. Like I said, I don't know if it's a non-compliance on the show.
No compliance there. So I mean, as you say, you revoke. Now we reduce statistically almost revoke more than 300 companies, and they keep revoking them all the time because non-compliance.
Okay.
Non-compliance. Intending that's about health and care. There's another update so also relating to e-visa.
E-visa, yeah.
E-visa. Say you say as at 3rd December. As at 3rd December, you say e-visa no the deadline is 31st December 2024. Now the Home Office Minister Obano or the Sakrabi Aba or the update Aba.
Okay.
And the publication statement on the 4th December 2024.
And that time we issue statement no.
That time we issue statement. Inti mu say na mba catch on.
Okay.
And to Sima Matkolo, the Minister for Migration and Citizenship has issued a detailed written statement to the House of Commons. The statement to the House of Commons.
Okay.
In a yensa akabi. Or say the government will no longer proceed with the full implementation of e-visa from 1st January 2025.
Oh, okay.
As originally planned, due to concern that deadline will create another wind cross start we affair
when rush
we affair a scandal.
Yeah.
And you know, say na yenim nanka effective 1st January 2025 and full we know it, but they say no, on want to asheda. They put in implement
indefinite now.
So the government will no longer proceed with the full implementation of e-visa from 1st January 2025.
Okay.
As originally planned.
Okay.
Due to concern that has been raised.
Okay.
And they went to say the validity of expiring BRPs and the biometric resident cards will now be extended until at least 31st March 2025. And
okay.
From 31st December 2024, e-visa no one standing to 31st March 2025.
Okay.
So maybe say you about 3 or 4 months.
Okay.
And
like I said, they want to fade out the physical documents.
But
it is going to take a little by little. It is not something that
it's not that. The phasing out of the physical document in there is still the prime objective.
Okay, it still stands.
Yes. But they are looking at say nipa bebre technicality bebre up to now no omonti hu de no boy
to ka so be ya
enti ebema binom no enya kwan enye be biti won enti akoba se e de won twum kakra ko se wala lo nyina na e ka se e bia o ma extend we predicted.
In fact, I saw this LOB be cancel within a week here mom ko ko bia LOB friend call me friend also there's a change and an extension of the
year. Yeah, that's it came on the 4th of December.
It was the day.
On 4th of December.
So somebody called.
the initial plan for the implementation.
But people shouldn't still relax. Those who want to migrate.
We almost started almost a year. Once I don't know, besides on my extension, and I'm saying I cannot predict. It could be possible, it cannot be possible. But that should not mean say over train up of him.
So you have to.
You have to. It is saying that Nyamia dum akunya na because they say no ye visa na first no ye as say na ko.
But I say
so we are not crashing. Yeah, you to kill me.
That is a workload, no.
And I'm say problem. We won't say quite last 3 weeks. No, we launch a complaint.
Yeah.
We become once. And no one will say one of your pet. Not just say. So which rush?
Would rush is
scan and also best head up a view. And they don't want to do that. And once I stand from 31st December 2024 to 31st March 2025. So we be won't take yeah. Omodian is Amri Ubekoso. After that, they now sack one take and the walla.
Okay, Nana.
That's it. Yes, also 2 years no. Also extending use of expiring BRP. We said been more honor on BRP be 31st December. Enti no say who 31st December na can say or kwa ontimi based on this extension
the transfers no ever cost now it will take effect on 31st.
Yes,
but now there has been a dramatic change.
Yes,
into what is happening now is who will expire 31st. What next?
The provision measures only provision measures go.
Okay.
Provisions has been put in place for travel.
Okay.
However, we have listened. We have also listened to concern about the risk to customers who are traveling after 31st December, where their underlying status has not expired.
Okay.
In order to smooth the transition to e-visa, we have decided to allow carriers to accept BRP and BRC expiring on and after 31st December 2024 as a valid evidence of permission to travel until 31st March 2025.
Okay.
And you say no once we decided one carriers here make airlines in Adinya say so
okay.
Say oh to kwai anas wo fiama no na oba now we no ewu 21st December and one you on to say evidence say
okay
won si nkwa say first no after 31st December na cross card na so one year visa na what mean family name back it is our provision na wo dey book am say no ye makwan say obi bia cross card no na so one year visa no kra ya na ewu anas why you cry na ewu a who for play we bibia one jintum akopim 31st March 2025 and what we also say customers travel in the early part of this year are therefore advised to continue carry their expiring BRP as this will add to the range of checking options available to the carriers. And you know, we also say Home Office say wo de no so a egu no so no ebia wa ye visa na so ye visa 31st December ko so anekura wo tu kwan afaka ho
okay
na wo du airport ana so we na mo visa wo de akere wo so na me wo na mos egu enti e be ma wo kwan ma wo de ni nyina ye den aba so there has been one extension of the deadline for the visa from 31st December 2024
to 31st of March.
To 31st of March.
Okay.
2025. And again, so there has been a provision put in place for those on person mutu kwan. Ewu.
Okay.
Ometimi dia ko. Omesentimi dia ba.
Okay.
Enti one share so these are the change. Me pe say me de ba ko kan say ukura so won ye visa na ye. Now card no sa sticker there no yes and na na wa manone a utimi ye visa no wa manone you have to come indi yekodi akwa ma yekodi bronya yi ye momodin asa utimi de ko bomodin asa obeba na wa ba ye visa no wa
Okay.
Baby feel say on betimi aye ewo amanone. Ukura sa wet ink stamp on bia. Untimi ye wa amanone.
Okay.
Ukura indefinite leave to remain.
Yes,
Ukura no the area bom no so viet no. Another sticker no so a. Wo amanone a untimi ye. Dem also ukura card ne dia. Bia card na ewe ne dia. And obetimi aye online and then into what ukura sa all time.
What happened to no time limit? Is it still on course?
No time limit is still on course.
Okay.
But they won't issue you new card.
Okay.
But whatever your friend be are doing, say if it is granted that they ask you to use the reference number, application reference number to create the e-visa.
E-visa, okay.
Which is
allowed.
Yes.
Okay.
All
right. So now, yet you know, I just say also bet me a join here because Nana can send me baby. We've spoken about healthcare for Luciano. The employers, you know. Papa, like I said, there's an extortion and there's been an investigation for a while. Now the investigation, you know, dossier and like I said, now employers need fata. Until now, the back stops on the employers to make sure if there's any settlement and I say security they have to pay within their confines of the law. In this e-visa and there's been an extension from 31st of this month to next 3 months, that is March 31st. But still, make sure say you have to do the changes. And as I consult a lawyer, hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, but join here.
My friend me Kojo JP, because of free Airford.
Kojo into.
Yeah, my brother Bako also the same issue, but no need no. Yeah, the settlement na mano. But we just shared code now. All do one that was say ebewu 10th of December. And Tiama when you issue word you say when Tiama provide shared code now. Omo be terminating appointment. And to ya old one neighbor. Old spinal because when you're indefinite, you know, you're indefinite amount, but still, when your issue was shared code now open with me and generate shared code because everybody it shows an 10th of October. The amount is why stranded for
okay. All right. And then I want to do organize.
Yeah, Debbie, my visa, and you know, Samiti, I see ya now stay in our
stay
in our co-renewing. Into a co-renew as a so okra indefinite.
Why we had the indefinite number at the man last month.
In the previous one, Nanka, or no, can be on the 10th no meboa.
I have ever won the 10th, yeah, but still, I know that's what system.
Yeah, that's fine. And our way, said there has been a delay in update from the Home Office.
Yeah,
it has been a delay in updating.
But I say, I'm not no problem with him. Almost so it's not provided shared code, no. I'm more cross check here. Terminating appointment because now, no, they are no more using the physical, card.
No, the physical card now they haven't completely phased it out because they say one is 10-2. So there's a difference between share code and the e-visa. There's a difference between the share code.
Even the letter, Home Office letter called the Amar company, but still, as almost as said no.
Yeah,
they need a shared code to verify from Home Office that.
Yes.
Meanwhile, we are providing the card and then the passport, everything the about. But as we know, okay, Sadia, or Mama up to that 30th now, 31st now, card in the Uno.
Okay.
The 31st now, card in the Uno. So when to me, I'm providing shared code Nidia. Now, Musa checking the same systems that means he's finished.
He cannot be finished. He cannot be finished. Now, JB, calm down. I know the passionate you are, and we know sometimes it does happen. And this is not a first. You are not the first person. Me and Kasama witness the my clients, a delay in updating the Home Office. And what I will do is say, employer need or juma because or share code now so yes or you follow until on Home Office there's a we have a non-consistent, non-logic complaint say or was standing the leaf no as I say okra indefinite leave to remain. Now so or pay share code start the old one in the whole system into a rectify now because here's the case employer no attractive say when to me and far the current share code number or terminate anyway into Onyan to Bass no uncontacted home office and they will sort it out. A delay, a normal thing at happy. Why?
Okay. All right then. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Jenny.
That's that's a papa in your JB studio. Also bet me on Fred 07908443338. Na yenti uso adventure. Many lawyer and amwa of wise smart solicitors. What church and some we've sat down, we've talked about it. In fact, my relieved because there are certain things we are. Now it was like a content tempo. It is about but and no chance will be delay. Men delay. Hello.
Hello, here na mo to say ya.
You your power like I say.
Departure prophetess ni.
Prophetess you.
Yes, please. Brand be phrase say en adwuma omo pe share code no.
O say o adwuma ya.
That's what say na adwuma no mu no. I say na nkrata wo leave to remain no. But na adwuma mo fo hia share code meboa.
Well, also almost according to JB, no, almost create share code now. The old the status on an reference, the old status on the share code will be on the 9th December. Meanwhile, we're reading new and indefinite leave to remain. So the expectation is that home office be update the system, send a week to me current share code. That's the issue.
Oh, okay. I'm Casabia because as a share code in the or leave to remain in India. And you're online, a baby aman.
Online, oh, yeah, now, oh, yeah, who says, star, it's all report to
another catcher on free home office.
Okay, and also a good idea.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, that's very great. All right. Emma Minusudia now no can be to support the issue. No. All right, into Equanim na enter ebedi yankomo how to regularize your stay through HRO. Now HRO, na ka HRO ene. I say HO. Water. HRO ene.
HRO no abbreviation human rights outside the rule.
Human right outside the rule.
Yeah.
So the short form. No?
Yeah.
That is it.
Okay. Human right outside the rule.
The rule. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. You share the issue on Article 8.
Yes.
What kind HRO? So human right outside the rules.
Yes.
Okay. Now no then actually.
So you share the HRO under Article 8.
Mm-hmm.
It refers to the right to family and a private life.
Okay.
As protected by the Article 8 of the European Convention on Human Rights.
Human rights, okay.
Right. And the Article 8, you know, Emma Akunya, Emma, who family, you get the family rights. And as a private right.
Private right, okay.
And you know, HRO outside the human rights, human rights outside leave now. And no amount maunya right of no maunya right to family life, and I say private life.
Private life.
It in my sentence you say HRO.
I am calling yes,
okay.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. I can say.
Mr. Ade.
Mr. Ade, ain't you?
So, because the HRO, the human rights outside the rule, no. I think what is that? Say only the last word.
I tell you, HRO.
What's HRO?
Yeah.
Human rights outside the rule.
We abbreviation. You don't need to fight with abbreviations. H any homa human. Aaron ejina homa rights. Onu jina homa outside the rule.
Outside the rule. Sana or no chair.
Okay. Outside the room.
Outside the room, yeah.
Okay.
What is here? Okay, yo.
Outside the room, together.
Yeah, together. Now if you say, and rules, and also beba.
Nah. Okay.
Interpretation.
Yeah, I'm for Maki English.
It's interesting.
Yeah, so the HRO under the Article 8 refers to the right to family and private life, as protected by Article 8 of the European Convention on Human Rights. And you know, the Article 8 it can be invoked by individual who wishes to remain in the UK based on the family life or private life. So Article 8 in Nankasana a boho by and no nema unya said no family life in a private life and so into we share family life. The family life consists of your relationship with partners, relationship with children, relationship with sometimes other family members.
Okay.
That right? Is family life. Family life. In our share private life, now private life also consists or include aspects such as personal identity, relationship, and social integration within the UK. What you said?
So it talks about your life spent here.
Yes, your life spent here within the UK. The HRO outside human rights outside the rule. It means the rule. Everything that we do in terms of the application fall within the immigration rule.
So whether illegal or legal penalty?
No, not whether illegal.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, what I can say?
Good afternoon,
Yo, Danaitio.
I'm all abaso. More boy, no more cat. You know, Adaluma. Me bow krum. Me in finance. Me quack win. No minute, a colony or mammy.
Okay.
Quabel me first or marine. Go home near mammy, and obey it, mammy.
Now what you okay?
What's the old mammy you know a waha?
Back and
waha.
It's not so much here. In few uniform.
In few uniform until Janso. So in this case, you are parent, right?
Yes.
Ujana so and Audinyai. Ubano crab British, I hope so. No, Ubano crab British passport. Into Janso and Audinia 2.5. In a Sicily, ever be whoopers or renew you.
I in a whole man I mean here. Yamine or my minute, maybe or not far from me. Maybe till I work for
okay, that's fine. In this case, no documents now. Once you have to demonstrate that you have still genuine relationship with your child, Abofrano, and you committed to your friend Abofrano upbringing, welfare, and you know. Near obey here, says so when you let FGP. Confirm say, Udi ewo say as a father and as an emergency contactor. With me, dear Abofano, it me by GP appointment in Anima. So Abofano Kuskunsa, you have to also get a letter confirmation. Just say you are the father of the child. Parents. PTA meetings and as a parents evening and also to meet the Abofano school, pick the child, drop the child, and dance.
Parental responsibility.
That's it. Nothing so no. When you know, and as a wife, you know, also a to letter, your friend supporting letter. Confirm say, indeed, a beer, my warano, money will be. Now, so no, unrestricted yet.
From
Akwala, you have unrestricted access to the child. Ultimate Baba Srakorano, weekends, with me and a cover beauty me. So, nothing so the birth certificate of the child, the passport of the child, their canon, and the lawyers in the board no as of 12. But basically, these are the important things I say, Wunya. Or
also.
Because the name may be Sano. Matthias here. It was Obano letter, birth certificate, and the problem. Nana, me minty fana, minty omokon. And Nana may be Sano.
It doesn't matter. So, what if you hope?
Daddy, outside land.
What outside? That's why I saw Barney Etimetro say you have all restricted access to the child.
And you know the many problem.
Until Ude, yes, Fred, now
Yamwa,
number
077
077
375
Patrol, Mamma, Simisubium.
Okay, 077 375
375
72905
72905 905.
To your point, why?
Mefrello,
on church, so why? All right, and as a papa, any answer, and answer the also for Watford. All right, Auntie, let's move on.
And you know, I think that is about the HRO under the Article 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm sure the regularization, like I said, to regular your stay, like I said, under the HRO, no, Article 8, like I said, and no, bamboo.
So Article 8 will give you the Article 8 will give the right to
for you to
private life
and family life. You have to get your stay.
Yes. Okay. Until once maybe say papa ye dear okay. The dear no or family life because Oba.
Okay.
In any way, no, it fall within the rule.
Okay. That's my applicable to him.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's not applicable to
but
him.
It's similar.
It fall within the rule.
Okay.
But when HRO no is outside the rule.
Outside the rule.
Into a few coffee beer, almost on the end, what the brand to Tongrana. Okay. It is a sample from the year. One person on my first swap.
Okay.
What I say?
Hello.
Yeah, Kobo.
Kobo,
Pastor, to say.
Boko, then you know.
Layama, Pastor Michel.
Major so Nana.
Layama, me Pastor, almost sending your call Martino. Nasila, why do cut up a moment of Bamatic Cardinal?
There be Bamatic card no major issue. They will give you a letter. Na
let me come back to us because two. Okay, Mrs. So Minkrata Eco Ficasi, I'm recording definite. Anna Cassis Masaba and Sada Catanu. Now, my real 10 years. Me Pacho, I'm going to be my indifferent Bamami. Abraham, you want another 6 months woman. Why? Medasi, Manosi.
Okay, now that's it.
Well, it depending your friend and normal circumstances, you have to apply to renew your thing within 28 days before expiring.
Okay.
Now, may understand and say, also I cast 6 months, was not apply for this. So it could help you say, need the NBA lawful resident or share with the time or the bar when you're 10 years lovely.
Okay.
Into depending on the duration now, in this case, it's a banner, yes, which me ejina or no so. Because an answer I got to be an answer the questions, then she then see the new Ghana. It's different, it's not clear to me, but I presume say ABR need a lawful resident 10 years.
Okay.
And what they are man. What the amano no say no hwe time ayedema first time ayedema no up to now or count to a say watna for 10 years.
Okay.
In this case he qualify for renewal. Obenya settlement and no okoye.
Okay.
Then more as we say or another 6 months no on now. So 6 months
yes, yeah, they said 10 years aso Wow, na omo de mame another 6 years ka 6 months ka ho. Me pa twa me first December when me 10 years no. Na saka ni mu 6 months. Make me apply for indefinite no.
Oh, say aka 6 months and say we qualify for indefinite boy.
Dabi 10 years na so that December yi. Na me person me extend ko indefinite. But me say another 6 months visa. It may try and answer me apply for indefinite mama me.
Yeah, Matthias.
Yes. Me pa try.
Yes. That's it. You don't need to wait for that. And then 6 months to expire. Because already we try 10 years in the already that. Same thing I can say. I have card and date in our card, so and they take into consideration in terms of living continuously for 10 years. Name one of the first grant of letter now date not any check
date of issuance.
Yes. And then they check it. It is hard date now. The man who calculate now when you are 10 years. And you don't need to wait. Says 6 months now. Yes, I don't not just home office was issue. Okay. And to wait me apply for new way.
Okay. Now what question is a valid question.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So then let's look at how a person can recognize his stay through HRO and Article 8 family life. Better family life, you know, in the of the European Convention
Court of Human Rights.
No. I want to use this one case study. Then the answer.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, boss.
Wait, that's about 1 year. Tontom, you too.
But some things I say, card no more jaya na biometric card no.
Biometric card no, almost my as I said from 31st October 2024 no. Jaya because of the visa no. Until no year application bia na you successful, they will give you a letter. No one can say, oh yeah, visa na year dia. They use reference number no.
Okay.
Your application reference number na for your visa. But say you be my new biometric card again. It has been published. Say when you issue it from 31st December, 31st October 2024. Empo say ever say o card no kra ayira and now say damage na dey no kra, they won't replace it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, because on we get now they are facing them. They are facing out. So there's no need for say on Bama to say. On also nchira say about affect your leave. Why?
Hello, me question me no pempa to me no smart bro. One no me ka yes last you get test me peli baako. But those days, me the way the government here, but me can say one say almost on for the government on pay biometric card no. As much my last UK test no.
O question me say also we life in UK test now freely they are coming.
Me freely me can hear me the government like here, but I almost say that's the government be omunya we biometric card na so what's my exam no.
And you just say me to was identification wo hia no biometric now dey.
Yeah, me can hear test of lab UK test.
And omo hia document proof say
omo hia document omo hia we biometric card no mo hia.
Na biometric card o obi
me apply me apply so for mama.
I don't it has not come to my mind say for your life in UK test I say chin now the biometric card no I don't think so.
Me from din ko me nja na ejuma pa jo me from.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Yeah, that's super papa na enchechim na ne anko.
Yeah, and I say a new topic in I ever start to until I just say it to me.
Yeah, why no?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's fine. So, you share how a person can recognize his state through the HRO and Article 8 family life.
Okay.
And I'm making say we me person me no case study.
Case study, okay.
Na sina be bit me ati ase. Enti main situation is Mr. Femi is a Nigerian national who came to UK on 5th December 2013 as a visitor and has since remained here. Whilst here, he met Miss Oba at the Church of God, and they entered into romantic relationship thereafter. As a result of the relationship, Miss Oba became pregnant and gave birth to their child, Ola, on 2nd June 2023. Miss Oba has a child called Nana from her previous relationship, who is a British. Now, by virtue of this, Ola and Miss Oba were issued 2.5 limited leave to remain. Due to their personal differences, the relationship between Mr. Femi and Miss Oba has broken down permanently. Nevertheless, Mr. Femi has maintained committed to his child and even to the stepchild. This is the casework. Now, let's proceed. So let's identify the actors and their immigration status. So based on the Newman reading, you could say Mr. Femi is now overseer because he came here as a visitor. Since 2013 and has remained here since into Onko and Nikrata. Miss Oba and Ola has have 2.5 years limited leave to remain.
That is the wife.
No, that's the partner. Whether partner or married partner. And on Mr. Femi ne Obaba. And you know, and na omunya 2.5. In Miss Oba first child called Nana. No, abofre bia your friend. No, you're only feminine way. It is abofra is a British child. So the child is now a stepdad, a stepchild. So abofra and abofra so British stepchild. And abofra British Nana. In a ebwa. No, Femi Oba and Ola.
And the Baba
no, if Ola. Into 2.5. Now, the relationship between Femi and Miss Oba is broken down permanently. And Femi has remained committed to his child and even the stepchild. These are the actors and their migration status in the scenarios. Now, we are going to look at the immigration rule. Because they say we are saying Mr. Femi because Mr. Femi need crata. They are saying quite so ever fast with me abuano. So with me nyana crata na so with me nyana crata. So we are looking at the other immigration rule. Now, Femi cannot qualify under Appendix FM as a partner because Ola is not settled or British. Answer na Femi with me. Ejina Ola no so na say ada say one Femi no on Ola no on Oba no ewa wade mu. It in this case becomes a partner. Unfortunately so Oba so no even though so ye the partner kwa no Oba no ekura limited leave to remain 2.5. It doesn't qualify. Immigration rule no say to be able to use the partner to recognize your stay. Not just a partner must have either settlement or British welfare stay. But Oba will limited leave. 2.5. Until Femi me jina Oba no so enya krata. Until disqualify. Under the immigration rule. Yen say so Oba Femi Oba. Ola. Yen so betime jina ono so ana. Ono so no Imran so immigration rule no so say answer na Femi betime jina ne ba Ola no so e say ne ba no so enya okura other indefinite leave to remain and now here British. Now Femi cannot qualify under Appendix FM as a parent because the child Ola is not settled or British. Okay. Don't forget, say you must say Ola also for 2.5.
No, so Akran na the cover.
Previous one na the cover. And also for 2.5.
Don't also say appendage.
Until all Femi to me now no so let's move forward.
Okay.
Say Femi you say if say Femi also be to me gina the step father child no so no then because if child in there or you there or you British until let's see now Femi cannot qualify an Appendix FM as a step father because his relationship with Mami Oba have been broken permanently and they don't live together. In Mano say so what to be now step father no so or step child no one your character as a step father now. There should be a relationship between you and the stepchild. And also you must be with them in the house.
But where you should
at first what now for 2 years. But here's the case now. Oba Mami Oba and the family one warren and the egu. You know nyako baby ya. Into looking at all this Femi entimi nyina Oba so enya ne krata because Oba kwa limited leave. Femi ntimi nja na nkasa ne baso a ye fe no Ola because Ola so kwa limited leave. Femi ntimi nja na ba no ma no so
emfanyi
eye na because that's it. It will show immigration rule now. Femi doesn't qualify. He cannot regularize
so he's an overstayer.
He is overstayer, but we are looking at say if Femi is overseer, is there another way? And the another way is HRO.
Okay.
That's human rights outside the rules. So
this topic, we cannot finish it today.
I can last for my 2 minutes never finish.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Yes, my 2 minutes never finish. Until here's the case now. Femi your family plans right. There's no way Femi bet me in krata. Konina no omiti. So we are going to apply.
So it is a case law.
It is a case law that we are doing. Okay. So we are going to apply. I intentionally use this one so that we understand it properly.
Yeah, well now I understand.
Yes. So that we are going to look at human rights outside the rule under Article 8.
Okay. Of the European Convention of Human Rights.
Yes.
Okay.
So we see say Femi has a family life through the child Ola because all the name Oba under Article 8. Under Article 8, Femi has a child that has a family life. 2, he has a bone relationship with the Ola. And the stepchild. Therefore, Femi can qualify for HRO and Article 8 family life to recognize her stay. And in this case, Femi can make application FLR HRO application to recognize his friend, and will be issued 10 years. They will put him, no, you want the number to 10 years.
10 years route.
Yes, because it is what outside the rules.
Okay.
So you so rule nankasa immigration rule now. For me, it means you know also because Oba in British and not
outside the rules.
But outside there will be because of the what Article 8 that gives Femi the right of family life in Intino. Obitimi ejina so aye there.
Okay.
This is another area being anyhow.
We will continue it.
This is an area
this is where people miss out the action, especially when they fall within this category.
What's that? Back on last man now beside. Did the end fall within the
rule? Okay. But this one the outside the rule.
Because the also Obaba now for British.
Yeah.
It don't know the fall within the rule.
Okay.
But we know it doesn't fall within because Nepal no British.
Okay.
In a stepchild and for being so not on TV.
Okay.
For only 9 transfer because I want no one to baby or baby.
Okay.
And the ability to have one on nothing being a crater. Because the yellow so need a friend and indefinite leave to remain. And so I apply HRO.
That is outside the rule.
Outside the rule.
Human rights.
Under the Article 8. Because the Article 8 gives you the right family life.
Okay.
Right to family life.
Okay. So people have these cases means there's an alternative. That's what.
Yesterday we did some. It came. Yesterday, only yesterday.
Okay.
Only yesterday. But when we bring it, can say, "You pick when we be and we are spoke all
that news."
And you will completely was this because of this, not just waka. No.
That is not the end of your life.
That's not the end. We can use HRO and Article 8
of the European.
That's it. It doesn't matter, say, what overstay. Give it to me, I'm a winner crater.
All right, Nana, that's it. Next week, you better to us.
No problem. No problem.
That's Papa. You better see, Mama and Tanka. Rebecca, peace now. Omasa Tua, reporter Eba from other sectors. Election watch no ekoso. Nti yankona yankotie na muntie de ekoso Ghana. Tim, yeboda masi.
Okay,